Welcome back to another tier list video. In this one, we're doing our favourite Fortnite guns. Let us know in the comments what your favourite gun is, if you agree, if you disagree. Let's get into it. Okay, first one is a silenced AR.
Silenced AR.
What are you
Can't
thinking?
say I've used it loads and loads to be fair,
It's
but
a good start.
yeah. Um, I mean, when I have used it, it's a pretty decent weapon, but I don't know. It should get me a couple of kills, I think.
You think? I think,
Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
fair in there.
it's okay, but I'll take a normal scar over it. I just feel like the noise of a normal scar makes it more deadly.
The noise helps.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
I
what's
don't
up
think
when you
this was
hear
in
that
the game
noise.
as much, but yeah, I'll say should get a couple of kills. Happy with that.
Yeah.
Right. I don't even know what sniper that is.
Bolt action, guaranteed W. I love it.
Guaranteed. Oh,
I literally love a bolt action sniper, but that's just me.
is it your?
I just enjoy sniping so much. So a bolt action for me is just if I've got one of them, then I suppose the lobby would be in trouble. But I want to say that
Yeah.
now. Probably look at other videos and be like, yeah,
We'll refer to that in a minute.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like a sniper. The bolt, I prefer it over the semi-auto one.
Yeah.
My favourite of all time is the heavy, which I think is in here later. But yeah, it just adds that range to the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a
When
good point about the other ones as well. So like, yeah, I'd say lobby's in trouble for me personally, but it depends how much you use it,
yeah,
really.
I would take it. I do like a sniper. My style of play, I like to try and be more stealthy. But I do drop it towards the end game when there's less opportunity to snipe as you get closer in. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Bang it in there. Like the LMG, I feel like on Fortnite, I just feel like I don't know, I feel like you're just fucking spamming a million bullets at once and just
Yeah,
hoping like five of them hit. You know what I mean? It's just recoil when it's a joke.
I think
Like,
it's good for maybe squads if you're playing as a team and one of you's just spamming their builds and putting some pressure on. Not something I would use in solo. For me, that goes straight in. There's worse on the list because I don't think it's.
wait, there's worse on the list,
I
or
think yeah, I would put it in here in there's worse on the list
yeah, yeah, I think
because I
so.
think,
There is worse on the list than the LMG,
but it's
which we'll come
not.
to.
I wouldn't. But oh fucking, I've got an LMG. Happy with that?
Yeah,
Cool. Right. The
Tommy gun,
Tommy gun or the drum gun. I think Fortnite calls it.
the drum gun,
It
the Mafia special.
yeah, I like this. It's a good blend of like an SMG and an AR. You can use it
Yeah,
at both distances. I think it was a bit overpowered when it first came in the game
yeah.
a few seasons ago. Um, that definitely get me a couple of kills. You don't have to be that good. As
Yeah,
long as you just hit the target, you're gonna get some
I
kills
agree
with
with that
this.
as well. It's like it's just a solid option, isn't it? Like when it,
Yeah,
especially like say when it first came out as a joke,
yeah. If you can
it's like
shoot, if you
Al
can
Capone
aim,
running around. Like,
if you can aim, you're getting a couple of kills with that easy.
yeah, I think it should get me a couple of kills.
Nice. Right, what is that? A
Hand cannon.
hand
Rather
cannon.
use my pickaxe. Dog
Which
shit. I hate the hand
some
cannon.
people would
I think
like.
it's so shit.
It's deadly though. If you can hit a headshot with it, it's a.
Oh, I just
But
don't like
I
it.
don't think it's very fast. I don't think it's very strong.
No, I really don't rate it.
It doesn't work in quick fire situations for me. You're going to take one shot and move on to an SMG or an AR.
Yeah.
I would use it like I'd use a sniper. I'd take a pot shot, switch to another weapon. You'd rather use your pickaxe.
I'd literally rather use my pickaxe. I genuinely think I'd kill someone quicker than the hand cannon.
um,
But
I
it's
don't.
if you agree.
For me, I don't know if it's that low. I I would put it. There's worse on the list because I don't think I get very many kills with it. But we could put it down here for now if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I think some
I
people
think leave it
will
in there
not
for a
be
minute.
as happy about that. Right, Gold Scar
Gold Sky is a
is.
guaranteed dub, isn't
I
it?
think
It's
it
gotta
is.
be.
Yeah, it is. It's like the holy
It's the
grail, isn't it?
pinnacle of Fortnite weaponry, I think.
Yeah, you see a gold scar, you're more excited than anything else on the list. It even in
Yeah.
general, some people have their favorites with the sniper.
Yeah.
or a shotgun, but he's a gold scar's a gold scar.
I mean,
You
and
can't
if we're
beat
like
it.
just saying it as in like, I know obviously we've chosen the gold for every weapon here, but like in reality, just we're grading it on just being an assault rifle, I suppose. I think there's no one that doesn't play with an assault rifle.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Or if you
yeah,
do, you're fucking stupid. Like,
yeah.
literally.
You can play without a shotgun. I think it's difficult. You can play without an SMG. You can definitely play without a sniper. Like no one passes up an AR, do they? But
No.
I agree. I think that's a guaranteed dub.
Yeah, if you don't use that, you're dumb.
Right. So next time we get one of those, that's a guaranteed win.
It's a big win.
Um, right,
Grenade
grenade
launcher.
launcher. Go on, you go.
Uh, I don't mind it. I prefer the rocket launcher, I think. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm in between should get me a couple of kills and there's worse on the list.
Really? So
Yeah, I think, well, actually, no, I think maybe that's a bit harsh because to be fair, like when you're actually like, if you're in build mode, it's pretty effective, I suppose.
I think
And I think it's better. Grenade launcher is better when you're playing like squads or something
yeah,
and there's a lot to aim for. And I think you can just spray it into someone's like
yeah,
area and just pick people off.
yeah. I think so. I'm the other way. I think it's. I would leaning toward lobbies in trouble because it just causes chaos.
Oh,
If you're,
really?
it's just, certainly when you're building. If you hear grenades coming in, it messes. It doesn't matter how good you are at building, it fucks everything up for you.
Yeah, I suppose
So
so.
if you're in squads, it just causes mayhem. And when if you're in the final two and someone's hiding in the house, you just spam grenades. It just causes
Yeah, yeah.
chaos. So for me, it goes in lobbies in trouble. But if you think there's maybe where are you thinking?
I think maybe there's worse on the list was a bit harsh from actually looking on it. I think it would get. I think it would definitely get me a couple of kills, but I don't know. I wouldn't say the lobby's in trouble if, like, personally, if I have a grenade launcher, the lobby's probably pretty
Um,
safe.
okay, let's for now let's put it in getting a couple of kills because it definitely will get that. But it's not you can't. Hey, you just fire and hope for the best, don't you?
Yeah,
Um,
SMG.
right, SMG for me, that's lobbies in trouble straight away. I will.
You like an
I
SMG,
like an
don't you?
SMG,
Yeah,
shotgun and an SMG.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take a crack with a pump.
I don't mind an SMG to be fair. I prefer the ones I really like are the tacs with the I can't really explain it. Like there's two different types of SMG. There's one that looks like the M like an M oh, I can't remember what the bloody gun's called now. But there's like a silenced one in there, and then
Yeah,
there's like the other one, like the normal submachine
yeah,
gun that
yeah,
looks a bit like it's got the silver cylinder looking thing on it.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And like that one, I prefer. I actually think that's a decent weapon.
yeah. Yeah, I love this. It's so fast, it's so accurate. Close range, you can well, if you especially hit a shotgun first, switch into an SMG, it's game over. I get so many of my kills with a shotgun and SMG combination.
Yeah.
So for me, I would go lobbies in trouble.
Yeah, I think we can go with that. I think that's usually you'll add a sub on, I'll add a sniper on when I so
Yeah,
like it's like
yeah,
the third weapon of our choices, I guess.
yeah. No, that makes sense. Right, good old grenade. Obviously, there's no gold grenades. Um,
I literally think I'd rather use my pickaxe.
I think it's like the poor man's version of a grenade launcher.
Yeah,
I seem to throw so many grenades. I never get a kill with it.
I never use them,
I
Harvey. I
never
just think
even
they're
reach the bloody
pointless.
target.
Like literally, I would genuinely rather run up someone just beat them up with a pickaxe.
Yeah, I agree. It is the worst. It's the
Yeah,
worst on this list, isn't it? Right,
burst they are.
gold burst. Um, I think I'd take a non-burst weapon over it. But if you're it,
I think if we've got a normal AR in guaranteed dub, a burst for me would go in lobbies in trouble. I don't think I think it's you know I suppose we've got the silenced AR in should get me a couple of kills. I really like a burst personally. If you're accurate with it, it fucking does some
yeah, it
damage. Like
shreds, doesn't it?
yeah, yeah,
I think it's better for the kind of the middle game when it's a bit slower. I think near the end when you got to be quick and
yeah,
you've just got to like maybe spray a bit more. You don't have the time.
yeah, yeah.
But I always say Lob is in trouble. Yeah, I think that's a bit underrated as a weapon. I think,
I think
to
so.
be
I think
honest.
if you get like a yeah, especially when you actually like that was that time where they had the gold ones, but like usually like it is now with what we're playing. I think if I pick up like a blue AR or something like a blue burst, Like I'm pretty confident it only takes like a couple of taps, if three taps at most, and they're gone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Rocket launcher. Now you said you prefer this over the grenade launcher.
I do prefer this over the grenade launcher, but well, I suppose in a different way. So like I think grenade launcher is better from range, I would say, but I think up close, like as long as you're not too close, like blowing yourself up, like I think a rocket launcher, I see it as it's quite good if you're like jumping at someone and just shoot the floor underneath and they're just
Yeah.
literally you can't do anything about it. You're literally gone. Like I effectively like use I could use a rocket launcher like a shotgun in a way of
Yeah.
like just literally up close combat. As long as again, like
It's a
as long as it's not
guaranteed
too
kill.
close, you can literally just whack it at their feet and yeah, if you hit it, they're gone. Like
Yeah. Would
literally
you say if you pick one up, do you think the lobby's in trouble? Does that dramatically increase your winning chances?
No, I would. To be honest, I probably would put it in the same as should get me a couple of kills. I don't think I'm
Yeah,
getting over a couple of kills with a rocket launcher.
no,
Really,
I think
like
it's too slow, and again towards the end game, it's good from distance. As a duo, I'd say one of us take a rocket, one of us take a sniper,
yeah,
and you can kind of pressure with an AR and a rocket launcher together. But
yeah,
I'm happy with that. Okay, heavy sniper. I love this.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is my favorite sniper. Yes, it's slow, but does it pack a punch?
yeah. 100%.
You don't even have to
I
go
agree.
headshot.
I think you had the semi-auto, you got the bolt, and then the heavy. Of like the heavy's like the slower reloader, but it's
It
it's
if you
so
it
if you
it's
hit
done,
it, yeah, it's
and
the
if you hit a
Barrett at the
headshot,
end of
it's
the day,
done.
and
Yeah,
it's the big boy, and it's like if you hit it,
yeah,
you're
it's
done.
it's done. For me, it's lobbies of trouble.
I could even
It's,
put it in guaranteed dub. I
would
think,
you?
yeah,
You
I think
think it's that good?
if I've got one of them, I'll back myself with that.
Would you?
Yeah,
All right. Well, we're gonna go for it then. Imagine
gee,
you
look
got
at
to think
that.
if you had that loadout, which
Oh,
we probably have at
guaranteed
some
dub.
point. Right, minigun. I'm on the fence of a minigun.
Minigun was a bit
It's
like the drum gun with like when it first came out, it was ridiculously OP. Like when
yeah,
it first came out, if you had a minigun, no one's surviving. Like
yeah.
you just
You can
tear
just
through
spam it.
everyone, and then
Yeah.
they had to. And to be honest, they had to nerf it. Like I'd agree with the nerf because it just got ridiculous. Like if
Mm.
someone had one, it was just tearing through people. So I would say should get me a couple of kills. To be honest, like if I've got a minigun, so even still it's been nerfed, I still think I'm getting a couple of kills with a minigun.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you know what you're doing, you should be able to get a couple of kills with it. But it's
Yeah,
if you're a good enough player, you can probably get around it if you're accurate enough,
yeah, yeah,
because it can overheat and run out of ammo quickly.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pump shotgun. Now, this for me, guaranteed dub.
Yeah,
This
I
this
think
is
so.
my
The thing
favorite gun.
is that
It's
I think everyone carries an AR and a shotgun, don't they? You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And mostly like a pump, I would say.
yeah.
You know,
Attack
but
shotguns are good,
I
but
like attack, but I think most people pump, don't they? They
it's
double pump.
kind
They
of
just do. You know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of like the bolt action versus the heavy sniper. Maybe the
yeah,
attack's a bit
yeah,
quicker. But if you connect with that pump up close, it's done.
yeah.
And I think that when you hear
I have
someone,
video footage of that on
yeah,
our channel.
when someone's up close and you hear them with that pump shotgun sounds different, you're wary. You want to stay away from
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So yeah, it has to be guaranteed.
Guaranteed dub.
All right, quad launcher.
Um, I can't even remember using it that much. That was a bit like the silence they are. Like, didn't use it as much
I think
really.
it looks it looks like a beast when it comes in the game, but actually, I don't think it's that effective.
No,
Rather have a rocket launcher for me.
I don't think I used it a lot when it came out, to be fair.
Because of that, I would just put it straight on the worst on the list. It's not as good as a rocket launcher.
Yeah,
It's slow. It doesn't do the damage you
but
think it
it's
would.
better than a grenade launcher and a hand cannon.
Yeah. So I think it just sits there nicely, which works out quite well.
Evens it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Um.
Okay,
Right.
this one I
This is
think
gonna
is going to
it's
be our
gonna
biggest split on the
gonna
whole list
yeah, we're gonna
because
struggle here.
I would genuinely rather use my pickaxe than use a
No
hunting.
way.
I hate the hunting rifle. I think it's so bad, but I know you absolutely love
I
it.
love a hunting rifle. I would at least put it in lobbies in trouble. It's just,
Really?
yeah, at least. I don't know if
What?
it's not as strong as the other three in guaranteed stuff, but
There's nowhere near that. It's on the same level as a grenade. It's so shit.
it's so quick. It's so deadly, especially a gold one. It's deadly with a headshot, but it's so fast. You don't have to
Oh,
slow down. Like a heavy sniper obviously packs a punch, but you have to
the
be slow.
aiming on it though is
No, I
so
love it.
dead.
Oh, I love it. We need to battle with a hunting rifle at
I
one point.
literally, I wouldn't even rather use my pickaxe. I'd rather quit the game if I get a hunting rifle. I hate it so
Okay, we've
much.
got a problem then, because I would put it in lobbies in trouble.
And
You
I'd
would.
put it in rather use my pickaxe.
Uh,
So, oh, we got to put it
I
then
would.
in.
I would get. I I would get a couple of kills with this. I think.
Okay, just for the fact you like it so much, I'm not going to disrespect it as much as putting it in rather use my pickaxe or there's worse on the list. So I'll let you have
Okay,
should get
we'll
me a couple
come.
of kills.
We'll come
But
down.
there's no chance in hell it's going up higher than that.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Scoped AR. No, this one for me is straight at the bottom.
I mean,
I
that
hate.
scopes AR shit, isn't
It
it?
doesn't even shoot straight.
Rather use my pickaxe.
Rather use my arse
I
than.
think honestly, so shit. I hate that weapon.
It's
And it's always been shit.
yeah,
Ever
it's
since it
never.
came out from day dot, the scoped AR is dog shit.
Yeah, it's not. It's not as good as a sniper. It's not as good as an AR. It's you might get one or two hits, but you won't hit them again.
Yeah,
So
no, I
you
think
won't kill someone. And put it's not quick enough to shoot down builds. It's not strong enough to kill people. It's absolute shit, and that's why it's the only blue weapon on here because it's horse shit. I
yeah,
hate it.
no one could. Was there ever a purple or gold scoped AR?
I don't think it ever deserved it.
That it can't be that good. Literally, it should all
Can't.
be grey and it should be brown, just fucking shit. Like,
All right, last two. We've got semi-auto sniper. For me, this can't go any higher by default. It can't go higher than should get me a couple of kills.
I think should get me a couple of kills would be fair because I don't think it goes higher than that, but I definitely don't think it's worse than some of the ones it should get me a couple of kills. I think the
Yeah, I think
semi-autos,
so.
like I think again, it's like it's not going to pack a like massive punch, but again, if you I think a semi-auto sniper, the best time to use that is if you've got someone like running out in the open and they're
Yeah,
just like they haven't got any cover, and you're just trying to take pot shots
just
at
quick
them,
shots.
like in
Yeah,
a valley or something. And you're just trying to like pick them off. It's
yeah, I
pretty
think so.
effective.
I think yeah, it's not as good as a bolt. I don't know who would take that over a bolt.
Yeah,
You're not taking that over a heavy. It's like the baby brother of the snipers, isn't it?
yeah, it's like it does a job sort of thing, but I think even if you hit a headshot, now it's not even a guaranteed
No,
like
I don't think
kill.
so.
I don't think
No, not
like
with the overshields and everything.
yeah, yeah, it's
Okay, I think that's fine. And then the last one,
attack shotgun.
yeah, what are you thinking?
I think attack shotgun lobby's in trouble. I think it still needs some respect. I think I think a bit
Yeah,
like a bit like a burst AR. It's not as good as the first one, but it's still very good. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
think it's still strong.
yeah. I agree. I think anyone who is half decent at aiming a shotgun, you will get kills with this.
Yeah,
And this should carry you to near the end game if you're half decent at the game.
yeah,
So
and it's. I think
I
if
think
you
that
use a
goes there.
pump and you miss, that's when you think, "Oh, I wish I'd attack." You know what I
Yeah, because you can
mean?
just keep going. That affords you a mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why the pump's better because that skill gap means if you are accurate, the pump is the better shotgun.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty happy
I'm
with
quite
that
happy with
list.
that.
I mean, it's quite good.
I know we don't agree with this one,
Yeah, that was
but
always going to be the
I,
talking point when it came up.
I think if we're being harsh, I think the hand cannon could maybe move up. But
Nah,
I'm not
that's
very, I'm not very good. Okay, so
nah.
if you had to use a
Out
hand,
of the three at the bottom, the hand cannon would be the one to move up. But I wouldn't take a hand cannon over an LMG or rocket launch. That for
would you
rocket launcher.
prefer to win you the end game, a hunting rifle or a hand cannon?
Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna put some respect on the hunting rifle's name. I think I'd rather have that than the hand cannon.
I suppose it's closer to
I
a
really
sniper,
don't.
isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like the hand cannon. I don't know. I've never seen the hype in it.
No. All right, that's our list.
Let
See you
us know
later.
what you think in the comments.